Look, all I'm saying is, sports anime has never really been my thing. So that means no to Haikyuu, no to Blue Lock, no to Slam Dunk. Okay, I'm bugging. I'll give a pass to Slam Dunk. But by and large, it's never really been the genre for me. So that begs the question, well, why would you play a video game based on a genre that you don't like? And the answer to that question is simple. Weeb. I'll play anything remotely related to anime. And on that note, let's kick this off. Whoop. Released in 2002 and based on the 1999 manga, which itself has spawned an entire media franchise, including a long-running radio show, numerous video games, over 250 soundtracks and CDs, more than 15 stage musicals, a live-action film, and a few dramas for good measure. Boy, that was a mouthful. So here we've got the game's spine, and let's crack the case open. Interesting, this is a pretty skimpy instruction manual. Okay, looks like we've got some advertisements for some merch, and we've got this really creative looking disc. The image of a tennis ball out of a flat disc. I think that's really cool. So let's set that back in place. We'll take a last look at the case, and let's dive right into some gameplay. I feel like it's sacrilege to skip over the PlayStation startup screen. So the game intros with some super upbeat music. We'll go ahead and start a new game, and we've got 3 game modes to choose from. So let's go ahead and start off with story mode. And immediately we're introduced to a character fawning over our protagonist, Ryoma Echizen, who decides to drop in suddenly. From here, there's a lot more dialogue, but then you're thrust into the midst of a whole ass tournament arc. We're introduced to a few of Ryoma's senpai, who don't seem to say much of anything, so let the games begin. You're able to move left and right along the baseline to determine where you want to serve from, and you get these beautiful anime cut-ins that make things feel more intense and cinematic. As you begin to rally and go back and forth, the pace begins to pick up, and I had to play a few rounds before I felt comfortable, and I got smoked. Next, I'll showcase a little bit of versus mode. There are no images associated with the characters, so you kind of have to be familiar with the series to know who you're playing as. There are no special bells and whistles though. Each character is essentially a reskin. But again, these anime cut-ins are superb. And we've got lecture mode here, which essentially is a tutorial showing you how to play the game. And moving on, I think we're ready to rate this. Pause. And I think this gets 7 tennis balls out of 10.